Hello, all my lovely people. Welcome back to my doll room. The last doll room tour I did was, I think, in about 2023. So, an update was very much needed, and a lot has happened in the past 3 years. A lot of new exciting treasures entered my collection, but also left my collection. So, it was time for this update. So, I hope you're all comfortable because let me take you on a guided tour through my pastel kingdom and show you all the magic it holds. So, when you enter my room, you're instantly greeted by lovely gowns on a shelf. There are some dolls also on the back of my door, but we'll get to that on the very last part. But let's first take a look at these queens on the shelf. It's actually kind of a mixture of recent dolls, but also nostalgic and older dolls. And they really stand for what I really love in the fashion dolls. It's the gorgeous, glamorous fashions, it's the fantasy, and it's the childhood heroism. The Millie is Tiny Wishes from 2020, wearing the 35th anniversary Ariel dress. Then we have Starburst Shira from the 2019 PowerCon, the Millie Fairy from last year with the cutest screening ever, and 1993 Fountain Mermaid Barbie, one of the few 90s Barbies with pink hair, so obvious why I love her. So then on the left side, we see a full wall build up with dolls. They're on shelves, but it's all the way to the ceiling because you gotta save some space. This was a Statue of Liberty Barbie, and here I have a ton of fashion packs, a lot of wedding fashion packs, the private collection, very cute collection, but still haven't found the right dolls to put, their fashions on. So I'm keeping those safely in their boxes until I have the perfect doll for them. This Ken tuxedo is so adorable. Love that. And I'm a sucker for bridal fashions, so that's why there's also a few of those bridal fashions. Ken Couture, love these detailed Ken fashions so much, and I'm obsessed with how these boxes close. Same with the pink collection. I only have two from this collection, so the Millie and the kid-faced girl who has pink hair. Modern Art Barbie, she was one of the top dolls from last year. Really glad I got to add her to my collection. And this is the pink-haired kid girl with that bust. Totally gorgeous. Elle Woods, Legally Blonde, of course, had to be a part of my collection. Here we have Superstar Forever and My Melody, Golden Dean Christie, and Astronaut Barbie. Yeah, of course, had to add her to my collection. Look at the nostalgia of the packaging. The Pirate, what a fierce and legendary, whoa, what a doll. I still cannot believe I have her. So yeah, it's all built and stacked, and I hide dolls wherever I can. Now this shelf holds my biggest treasures of the moment. So let's take a look at the back. Here we have the Fairytopia Enchantress, or Fairytopia Queen of the Elves, I'm not quite sure. Here we have Barbie Princess of Power Shira, of course, one of my top dolls also from last year, and the celebratory Teresa doll, of course, because I just really have a soft spot for Teresa. But yeah, it's the Fairytopia Enchantress and the Met Gala Moschino Barbie, you guys. I'm still losing my mind over the fact that I actually have her alongside the first Moschino Barbie. You guys remember that commercial? That was such an adorable commercial, and I just love everything about this Moschino Barbie so very much. The fact that she has that big blonde hair, the superstar face, and talk about faves, this preferably pink silkstone, my gosh. With that Chanel-inspired tweed suit, she's everything. Everything. Then we head over to Tarina Tarantino and my Jewel Girls. Yeah, and they are actually guarding some Japan exclusives. Here we have a Japan fashion pack, Hello Kitty, and Rina, or Rina, I'm not quite sure, but from the Friends Forever series. She was a Japanese exclusive. Here we have the Alice in Wonderland. I love the fact that she is, kind of like Ever After High, shaped like a book. And that dress, I'm here for the fantasy. Yeah. I also have Barbie from the Friends Forever together with Rina. So they're complete. Love that. And I want to keep that fashion pack separate with them. This is the Barbie from Japan, Dolls of the World 2009, I think. Recently got to add her to my collection, and like I said, here's that fashion pack again. It's so cute. And that Hello Kitty girl, Japan exclusive. I was so lucky that I found her online because I never come across her. Jewel Girls, obvious reasons. They're like pastel Y2K girlies. Same goes for Tarina Tarantino. What a gorgeous doll. She is kawaii cuteness all the way. And then we have the Glam and Groom gals, supported by the OG Mycene girls. I'm very glad I have the first three, but of course I want to expand that with the other girls. Now, Glam and Groom, what a freaking fierce and fabulous series. Now, Teresa, definitely my favorite of this line. Not too big of a fan of her big forehead though. And Barbie actually has a lot of wonky screenings for this line. And here we have Christy, also recently added her to the collection. So the unit right under it that I, placed against the wall, I actually use the unit all the time for the background of my videos. I put the dolls on it and just use it as kind of like an extra table. It also is the unit that holds all the boxes that I unbox, so all of the haul videos. And in this unit, I actually keep like clothes and accessories. And I want to say I'm kind of organized because I know where I can find every piece. Somehow I've kind of like registered all of like the fashion pieces that I have. And when I know that I'm looking for something, I know where to look. That's crazy, actually, when you think about it. But in this, well, when I'm looking at it right now, I see it as one big chaos, and I really want to reorganize this, but I really have no idea how. So if you have any tips on how to really nicely organize doll fashion, let me know, because I'm about to do it and I will take you guys with me. So that would be a video if I would do that. So fashions loose in bags with the names of the fashion packs actually attached, so I know, what belongs together. I want to say my Barbie closet has expanded so widely in the past 2 years, all thanks to Andrew, of course. Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg of Barbie fashion heaven. Okay, over to the big bookcase where we'll start from top to bottom, starting with my Linkachan collection. And I recently added this 50th anniversary for Little Twin Stars, and it is the cutest thing ever. I really want to unbox her actually, but I might think I want to get a second one just because she's so cute in that box. Over to my most expensive shelf. Oh my gosh, this is the Court Ball of Versailles, starring Madame du Barbie. Wow, look at that gorgeous dress. I just freaking love this girl. That Mackie face, that big hair. And behind her is the actual Marie Antoinette Barbie, the official one. Even with the necklace. And it's designed after her famous portrait with the rose in her hand. That rose is even porcelain. This doll, I can still cry when I'm looking at her. And here are all the gossiping girls on the court. It's a mixture of Princess of the World, Dolls of the World collection, and there's a Wedgwood girl among them. I mean, this shelf. Wow. Followed by a cute little pajama party. This pajama party features Barbie from, of course, Barbie the movie, and the elusive Dream Glow Teresa behind her, which Linda managed to get for me. This is one of those crystal fantasy girls on a made-to-move body, and I mean, who can resist a super cute pink and pastel pajama party, right? So it has a mixture of furniture, Disney princess furniture, and this 80s Dream Store display case featuring Barbie Millicent Roberts, I think lime green accessory pack. I freaking love this collection, so it had to be displayed this way. And a miniature version of the Barbie The World Tour on a coffee table. How cute. So over to this in-between shelf where I have Pretty Dreams Barbie, Bedtime Barbie, and behind them are some Funko Pops. And I actually think I want to get rid of them. And I really want to collect more Kellys because they fit perfectly in the shelf, and I actually want a full row of Kellys. Except for this one, for obvious reasons. So below that is the movie shelf, and I still want to complete the movie girls. These are the three that I have, and behind them, of course, rows and rows of Barbies. Then moving on to the mermaids. These are sacred to me, especially the mermaid fantasy girls, but the Fairytopia mermaids are also very fun. The thing is with those mermaid fantasy girls is that their tails really don't hold up to time. And behind them, same story, rows and rows of dolls. This bedtime Barbie and Kelly, it has my heart. And here we have that mall food court, and I hold very dear memories of playing with this set with my late mother. She passed away in the summer of 2024, so I really still couldn't get myself to unbox this and actually play with this. Let's put them back and go to the other side of the bookcase. So right at the top, we have my Ariel shelf with the Disney Traditions figurines. And the Ariel doll actually on this shelf is a Enchanted Elegance Ariel on a made-to-move body. I think the BMR 1959 Kira doll. So over to my goddess display. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's this stand doing here? Yeah. So behind them, of course, also dolls, but most of them are the Mythical Muse collection. A very lovely set of dolls. And this mermaid, she's called the Mermaid Barbie. Every time I'm just stunned by looking at her. She's so gorgeous. So Unicorn Goddess is protecting her, but this, you guys, this is the Aphrodite Barbie. Wow. They have a series of goddesses and they're out of this world, but this Aphrodite is my freaking holy grail, so I'm very happy I have her. So the Faraway Forest Water Sprite girl, she's also very special to me. She was one of the first very expensive dolls I got for myself, not only because she's also very beautiful, but she's a freaking mermaid goddess. That's why I'm totally enchanted by her. Same with this Unicorn Goddess. I mean, look at those shoes, those manes all around that bodysuit. She is truly a unicorn among the Barbies. So then we have this very cute shelf with the Leica Hello Kitty Cafe. And, so darling, look at this. And hey, I think we recognize this girl. Yes, she is that Friends Forever Barbie gal. But this Leica-chan Hello Kitty Cafe set is just the cutest, and it has the most adorable accessories ever. It has all kinds of miniature Hello Kitty cakes and candies, and oh, I'm just forever obsessed with this set. So, of course, I had to get some cute girls in to have their tea party here. So, her and, of course, last year's Midge from the Barbie Deluxe Style series. So 90s Alice Skipper is actually serving them, and behind her we have a super cute bedtime Barbie bed with some cute cuddles and Dream Glow Barbie on a made to move body. Actually, I love this combo so much. Dream Glow Barbie, absolute fave. And these Lika Chan special editions are also very close to my heart. This is the cinema roll, and Angela Chu actually helped me get her because she was difficult. And this one I got off of eBay. This is the Little Twin Stars one. So yeah, that makes a very cute lineup again of girls. And below them are again some Pop Funkos. This time it's mostly Care Bears and Sailor Moon. So, did I mention I really, really loved Dreamglow Barbie? I actually have the 2006 Dreamglow Teresa. She is so freaking rare that you will guarantee not find her online. And if you do, you will find her for a crazy amount of money. So, I am so proud to have her among my Dreamglow Barbie collection. Behind them, of course, again, rows and rows of Barbies, and oh my gosh, Britney Spears, my latest addition, thanks to Tina. Girl, thank you so much. I'm still so very happy with her. And the Christmas girls are now moved to the back because, it's a new year. So, going one level down, we have that adorable winter sleighing set, more lines of Barbies, and I think all the way in the back, yes, we have Dance Moves Barbie. I actually have Teresa, Barbie, and Christy, and that's it for the bookcase, you guys. Now let's get on to the top of this bookcase because there's more to discover. So let's see what I have keeping in these boxes. So this Loungefly backpack is just the freaking cutest. I am in love with this designed Barbie emblem for Barbie the movie. It's so Malibu, it's so 80s 90s Barbie to me, so it's the best. Okay, what do we have here? I think these are all some teen items actually. There's a random sleepover party mix here, some CDs of which I was just really cringy a fan of, a wallet and stuff, and two and a one. Who remembers them? Wow. Okay, moving on to the next box. I think these actually have dolls. Oh, yes. Oh, I see Cool Crib Skipper. She's, I think, one of my fave skippers next to that mermaid. But yeah, a cute bunch of gals. And oh, I actually see Dutch Barbie. So that's Peter Rabbit Barbie. This is another very cute birthday Christy. I love that rainbow dress so much. Oh, cheerleader Courtney. I have the best memories of her. Hey, wait. She needs to go up there. She belongs on that corkball shelf. Okay, putting that on my to-do list because it needs to happen. Okay, the Barbie, the movie car, and then we head over to the next box, which is, I think, Mermaid Heaven, yes. This is found to Mermaid Barbie. What did I do to her hair? This is an interesting updo. Loving this evening look, by the way. It's a Fashion Avenue dress, 100%. And look at these queens. Here's that other skipper that I love so much. I played with hers for so many hours when I was a kid. And I actually thrifted this one and still want to get myself one in the box, but yeah, she is close to my heart. Okay, this Midge, I was so in love with her, but she's actually missing a few hairs here and there, so I think I need to redo this. And yeah, because she's an icon. But this Teresa, I remember Linda sent her to me and she said she thrifted this girl for $3. Three, imagine the luck. Wow, $3 for this girl. This is a gal that lights up, actually. It doesn't work anymore, but she also came with a Chrissy doll, this baby girly. But it's a really pretty mermaid. And of course, the 1992 Mermaid Barbie with that rainbow hair, that unforgettable, gorgeous blue tail. I think we all love this girl very much. Wow. I think she's one of the best mermaids. She's the Grand High Mother Mermaid of Barbie mermaids. Okay, next shelf is again, I think, some teen items. Certificates of authenticity. I don't know what junk I'll keep in here, but it better be cute. Otherwise, it wouldn't end up here. So the final box has a lot of Disney dolls. Now, I'm always on a fence with these because these are Disney store dolls. I love them, but I don't love them enough to actually do stuff with them, you know? So I might need to reconsider this box if I really want to keep this. Then over to, oh my gosh, the Dorama. These Bratz Mean Girls collab was a total mess when it came out. So happy, thankful, and blessing the doll gods for having them in my collection because it's Mean Girls. It is Mean Girls. So they belong here. And I love it when I do these designs of boxes where they actually belong together. So cute. So right under the diamond painting logo of Barbie Nation, which my mother-in-law made for me, lies the true magic behind my videos. The little studio that belongs to Mini Aryan, where he does many, many of his makeovers. And of course, it has the cutest little items and the most iconic Barbie fashion that Barbie has worn throughout her years as a teenage fashion model. So underneath that, we find drawers of infinite fashion and accessories. Let's take a look. So the first drawer actually holds a lot of the accessories. So here I have all of the belts, bum bags, and aprons and other fabric things you can put around the waist. These are all of the sunglasses, which are a ton. Yeah, I know, there are a lot of sunglasses. And then I also keep all of the socks, all of the high knee socks in here. That's also quite a lot. These are all just random items, but mostly jewelry actually. And, scarves. You see these fuzzy, go-go boot things. It has a million things. So yeah, I'm always just browsing around, seeing if I can find just the missing piece. These are all of the hats, some bags I see, but mostly hats and fabric bags. These are mostly all from the Zuru mini fashion collection. I just love those bags and those pieces. They are perfect. Okay, second drawer, more bags, but these are more kind of like the plastic bags and other types of bags. This Louis Vuitton case, oh, so cute. And I really need to go sort them out again because I see that they're kind of like mishmashed right now. But the thing is, I always know where to find every little bit of accessory, piece of clothing. It's actually pretty insane that I know where everything is. Here I also have a little pouch or bag with all of the grooming stuff for Barbie. So everything that belongs in the bathroom, from like cute little perfume bottles to cute little combs and everything. I also have some bigger bags here, like this Louis Vuitton weekend bag. And then all the way down, we have the shoes. Yeah, which is, of course, a very important part of the look. And jewelry and other accessories. So this is kind of like the cute bag, which has a lot of like the cute stuff. Silver and gold accessories, necklaces, and I actually also have a separate bag for the bracelets, which is this one. Yeah, that's so convenient because these little things always get lost. More headbands and more headbands. I really need to sort those out actually in color or by color. So then we have the shoes. I have a lot of boots. Um, this is looking a bit messy, so I need to redo this. But I don't always find the time next to having a job and everything to do that. But the shoes I do kind of keep in color. So these are all boots, so I keep them separate. But then there are the shoes I put, let's see, I put white and silver together. And then I put blue, mint, purple together. Oh, and some green, I see. And there's a bit of like a harsher green, yellow, and red that I put in this one. And I have one for black and gold. And then there's all shades of pink, I guess. So moving on to the next top drawer, which is tops only. And every once in a while, I have this like plastic bag among the pieces, which is probably a complete look, and use that with restyling. Didn't, put it away properly, but these are all tops, and I really need to go through all of these once again to really sort out which I really like and, which doesn't speak to me anymore. So yeah, I bet you recognize some pieces here. And I always find that fun to see other people's like piles of fashion and see if I can recognize pieces. The second drawer has all of the pants and skirts. So again, you might probably recognize some pieces here. A lot of Barbie Extra or, other dolls, Defalucy actually. That yellow bag here, that's a Superstar Christie look actually from the RBA magazine series. So yeah, just a bunch of cute clothes. And in the all the way down drawer, I have all of the dresses and also some complete looks. The big bag you see in the front on the left side, that's actually all of my bathing suits and bikinis. That's a really cute dress. Oh. And of course, that little Twin Stars t-shirt. We hate t-shirt dresses, to be honest, but we make an exception for that one. And right across is this interesting bookshelf or case, book, whatever. Fashion Avenue at the top. And yeah, what can I say? You can never have too many Fashion Avenue. And next shelf, we have some dolls again. Those birthstone beauties. Oh, obsessed with those. Black Barbie, the first official Black Barbie, you guys. Yeah, she's a special lady. The reproduction of Totally Hair, this was for the 25th anniversary. And here we have the My Favorite Barbie series, which is for the 50th anniversary, I guess, for Barbie. So behind them, I have all of those reproduced first Barbie, Ken, Midge, Alan, and Skipper dolls. And here we have the Barbie herstory shelf. I recently actually installed this light. Yeah, I really am struggling with lighting in my room actually. But I'm really happy I found that piece. So we have like pink herstory and as many different kinds of Barbies as I could find. So, of course, the Repro Peaches and Cream, original Superstar Barbie, Jewel Girl with the Generation Girl face, Malibu Barbie, Day to Night, also a repro, Barbie Extra Fancy, Life in the Dream House Barbie, and a twist and turn face. We saw Barbie the movie, the cowgirl. This Totally Hair is actually a reroute from Wendy, one of my subscribers. Thank you, girl. Here we have Evening Enchantment and Astronaut Barbie, the repro with a dancing doll dress. Here we have another 80s display case from the 80s Dream Store with some cute Barbie memorabilia to give it kind of like a museum vibe. And, I just grabbed some pieces that really would make it look like a Barbie exposition. So here I have another in-between shelf that I actually filled with these storage cases, and these hold like all kinds of shoes, but mostly 80s and 90s shoes or Y2K shoes and accessories. On to the next doll shelf. Here we have those Wizard of Oz girls with the classic face, Jam and Glam. That's also such a classic. Hello Kitty Barbie with the Steffi face. I'm obsessed with her. It's a shame her box is so dark, actually. All That Jazz, also an icon. Really love her. She's one of the few like twist and turn faces Barbies that I have. Again, that Wizard of Oz Glinda with the classic face, and my Beach Barbies. I love Beach Barbies. Splash and Color Ken, Sparkle Beach Teresa, a Pearl Beach Kira, and a Pearl Beach Teen Skipper. And one level below, I have more Beach Girls, so more coming up. And accompanied are Rapunzel. She's a cutie. I've been doubting if I should take her out because that hair looks so tempting. And the Fashion Avenue pack that I recently used in my Andrew Mukumal video. Here we have I have two Tarina Tarantino dolls. Oh my gosh. So I need to unbox one, but I don't know which one yet. So yeah. Next to Tarina and the Dorothy, I also have this Juicy Couture pack. Look at them. They slay so hard in their Y2K tracksuits. It's so fun. Love those girls. Now, like I said, Beach Girls. And let's see how far I've gotten with these Beach Girls, because I'm trying to kind of like collect a few lines now. So like this Hawaii girl, I only have Barbie, and they all came with like the cutest little perfume. Oh, hey, that's Dance and Twirl Barbie. She's cute. She has a crazy stand which can spin around. Okay, Sun Jewel. I only have Shawnee and Barbie. Shawnee thanks to Tina. Thank you, girl, because she's a heart one to get. And Glitter Beach Barbie. Love that line. I have these four girls, and Barbie I have separate somewhere else, but I still need the Ken from this series and the Skipper. And Steven. So, okay, I think I've got the most of Glitter Beach Barbie. They're only like $2 away of completing the series. And I actually want a second Barbie one. Sparkle Beach, I have a lot of out-of-the-box Sparkle Beach girls. Actually, Splash and Color, I have Teresa, I have Kira, Skipper, and still needing Barbie, Ken, and... No, Ken was up there, so Christy and Steven. Those are the ones I need to get to complete it. Really fun with the hair color gimmick. Pearl Beach, I have Teresa, and we saw Kira up there. So the rest I need to get still. Don't know if there's a Skipper included in this line though. And Sun Sensation, I have Barbie out of the box. I have Skipper, Kira, And still needing Christy, Steven, and a Ken in the box because I do have Ken, but he's out of the box. And that Jazzy, of course. So now let's move on to the display cases. So on top of the display cases, I have a lot of lovely dolls, like the Mademoiselle Isabelle, accompanied by Peaches and Cream, Renaissance Fair, the wedding party gift set from Ariel in 1997. I love 1997 Ariel. I want to collect all of those, especially that mermaid princess. She is so lovely with that pink dress. The Mademoiselle Isabelle, she is so freaking iconic. And let's start off with the left top part, which holds my Silkstone Vanity. This is also such a grail item in my collection. And wow, all I can say is just wow, what a gorgeous piece of furniture this is for your Silkstone dolls. And then one level down, I have my little tribute to my dear mommy. I can't believe she's not around anymore. And I just want to do her proud. And she was also, much like me, very into fantasy, fairies, mermaids, and all. So this shelf, I dedicated to her with a gorgeous mermaid there in the back that resembles her because she was actually a Pisces. Yeah. Whew. Okay, Disney Cinderella. My favorite Disney princess alongside Ariel. And I've actually managed to almost get every piece of that 90s Cinderella set. Wedding Party Midge. Oh my god. That's the cutest, most iconic wedding party of the 90s. And looking at them now, I see that I really need to recurl Barbie, Skipper, and Midge actually. So on to the right top part, which is the cutest slumber party ever. And joining this slumber party are actually the 1994 slumber party girls. There's a Dream Glow Barbie in the back there, Wendy from Peter Pan, and of course the kitty corner Francie. She is an actual Silkstone girl and she is so cute. She was on the top of my collecting wish list when I started out collecting, and I can say she is one of the cutest dolls in the whole pajama vibe. Underneath are the birthday girls. Now, when I first started collecting, I first focused on the birthday girls because they were all pastel cuties, and I just really love the happiness and the vibes of these birthday girls. They look so cute. It's so girly. It's giving me the feels. Here we have some restyles I already did. The Odile Ballerina girls and some other ones there in the back. I'm living for these restyles, especially that Millie Fairy, by the way. Here we have that Barbie Birthday Angel, and behind them, these are two cute restyles alongside Tokidoki Barbie. These are actually the first two I really did like a proper restyle on, but even prior to my YouTube channel. So they are like the pride pillars of my restyling. Underneath, we have some evening gown darlings. This diamond girl, I just love the fabrics. It's all so flowy, so dreamy, and so pastel. Yeah, it really makes me so happy to see them all together. The Millennium Girls in the back, and that's the display cases for you. Okay, so who's ready for some 90s gals? I freaking love this corner of my room. It's filled with pink box Barbie, and at the top, we have like the big poofy gown boxes. It's birthday, it's wedding, it's where 90s dreams are made of. Yes. So these are actually two Billy bookcases from IKEA. At the top here, I have a play set and the Pop Mart Barbie figurines alongside some very cute Fashion Avenue and Special Collection accessory sets. Here I have all of my boxed birthday girlies, and there's just something so very fun and festive about these big pink box girlies. It just instantly, makes me so happy. It takes me back to my childhood birthdays where I hoped and wished for a big poofy gowned birthday gal, and the most fun memories. Some Barbie books, magazines, and the Jewel Hair Mermaid Corner. Wow. Barbie, Christy, Teresa, and Mitch. Legendary icons, followed by some Easter Barbie queens. Here I have my 80s legends. So get ready because there are a lot. It's Peaches and Cream, it's Golden Dream, it's Pink and Pretty. Oh my gosh, that powdery pink against that mint background. Wow, Dreamtime Barbie. Again, Peaches and Cream, Golden Dream, Jewel Secrets Whitney, Secret Roses PJ, Perfume Pretty Whitney. Yes, take it in. Next shelf with some Shampoo Magic Girls, Hollywood Hair. These are all of like the long hair 90s queens. Totally Hair, Cut and Style, Glitter Hair, they're all there. And yeah, who doesn't love a long-haired 90s queen, right? So off to my Superstar shelf with the icons from the 80s and 90s. It's Superstar, it's Great Shape, it's Lights and Lace, it's Totally Hair, it's Jewel Secrets, All American, Superstar, Astronaut, Magic Earring, Rollerblade, Peaches and Cream, Hollywood Hair, California Dream. They're all there. So take it in. So after soaking in all of that superstardom, let's go again to another in-between shelf with that Forever 21 Barbie light. Everyone keeps asking me about that light, but it's from Forever 21. These are all of my Barbie Miniland Pop Mart figures. These are all like 90s finishing touches. Those are just the cutest, and I just like having them in the package. Yeah. It's crazy, I know. So here I have all of the Barbie Miniland Cutie Reveal and others. I just love that they also used like the package exactly as it came. Here I have another basket filled with 90s looks. And again, still need to find a way to sort it out like good and nicely organized. So, let those tips keep coming in. And we're going down one level with the 90s mermaids, Fountain Mermaid, Magical Hair Mermaid, that purple one, the European exclusive. So happy I have her in my collection. Then it's Winter Sport Midge, Ken and Barbie, also icons. And of course, Camp Barbie, Rollerblade Teresa, and that Party Time Teresa. Love her. And yeah, switch those out because I noticed too. So, and there's Glitter Beach Barbie, by the way. One level down, we have Locket Surprise, Working Out, of course, who did not have Working Out Barbie. And I have that Mermaid Barbie in the box, but it's all like yellowed. So I don't know, I want to take it out, but also not, because I really want to keep one in the box. Yeah, it's a struggle. Baywatch Teresa, also one of my fave Teresas, Astronaut Barbie, Sea Holiday Barbie, and oh yeah, that Bubble Girl. Here we have Trixie. Yay. Jared from Life in Plastic actually helped me get her. And Jared and I used to do a lot of lives together. And this was his way of thanking me of joining all of his live sessions. So that was so sweet. Thank you so much again, Jared. So yeah, the 90s corner. Now let's get on over to my working space. So on my desk, we are greeted by Bob Mackey's Princess Stargazer from 2014. I actually straightened out the back of her hair, so I created this gorgeous ponytail with multiple tones of gorgeous purple. I love her. Look at that face. She is so magical. So this is my desk, kind of like organizer with multiple layers of like whatnots, knickknacks and things, little accessories and notebooks. Here I have some Barbie pins, and oh, actually, I have this Sandy head and her outfit. I need to put her back together. Reminds me. A few like integrity stands. I see a Shira stand, some, fashion booklets from the 90s, and some other crafty stuff that I use in my videos. Here I have a whole pile of like these cartons from the back of the boxes from 90s girls mostly. I just really love like the photography or the artwork, and I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it, but I just found them so beautiful and so inspiring, so I kept all of them. I usually cut like the backs out and well, put them and just scroll through them to get like inspired. So, yeah, when I look above when I'm editing, I'm seeing all of these beautiful girls, and behind all of these beautiful girls are more beautiful girls, like this Francie, this reproduction peaches and cream, the OG Barbie basics. This Francie, I mean, Nighty Nights, it's gorgeous. And I actually love those reproductions from the 35th anniversary. I love that they, used like the original box design. And number one Barbies are just always so fun. So these Silkstone, yes, this is serious business. I actually have a video of my complete Silkstone collection. So if you're interested in seeing more of my Silkstones, go ahead to that video because you can wander at all of the beauty that these girls have to offer. They're so gorgeous. They're so deluxe. They're really something. Yeah, the fashion is always so beautiful. Ugh. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at when I'm editing my videos, actually. And then at the right, I have this poster from Selena. It's a Silkstone Barbie, and she actually thrifted this and sent it to me. And it's surrounded by some Fashion Avenue packs that I hang up on the wall. And on this shelf are actually all of my, like little desk accessories and Hollywood Hair Barbie and Teresa restyled. And of course, it has all of my combs, all of my hair stuff, some cute Sanrio figurines to, give me a little bit of a happy boost whenever I'm done or not feeling like editing. They always cheer me up. So I always make sure I have a lot of girls around me to keep me company while doing all of the edits. So here I have Shira, Andrew Mukamal, the Gala collection, and behind them are all of like these cases with rubber bands. These are all rubber bands and some like phone accessories and things. And of course, the latest Bratz Mean Girls. Katie, this was the one with the outfit where she walks down the hall and falls into a garbage can, which is an iconic scene. And yeah, my camera, which I use to photograph my girls. And here I have some unsorted Fashion Avenue packs from a previous haul, which is still coming up. Still working on that video. Below my desk, I have more. Yes, I mean, when you are a collector, you find every nook, every cranny, and you fill it up with either box dolls or other boxes filled with doll things. These are all Veritopia. No, Veritopia. Dreamtopia, yeah. Mostly Dreamtopia stuff. These are all Y2K fashion packs, and they're the cutest. Look at all of this gorgeous, fun fashion. Like I said, still need to sort them out, and they're in an upcoming haul video. In the box, I have some favorites that I just want to grab every now and then. fashion photo PJ with a Western outfit, French girly, and I always use like hairnets around their head when I store them. So that's actually a good tip if you're storing like 90s girls or other dolls in a box somewhere. And I bet you're wondering what's behind this door, aren't you? Well, don't get your hopes up because, yes, it's not pretty. It's storage, it's filled with loose dolls, unfinished projects, fashions, other things that I need for my videos. And I live in an old house, as you can see. So, yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty, you guys. Let's just close this up real quick because, And so from my working desk area, we get to the starting point of the room tour, which was the door and the storage unit, which holds loose dolls. And these are not all of my loose dolls, of course, but my favorites at the moment. And you see a lot of redheads there in the middle. It has Barbie from Barbie the movie, Life in the Dream House, Alan, Nichelle from The Generation Girls, lots of O'Deals, Sharon Dion. This purse again, I mean, Barbie the movie had the best merch ever. The Pastel Squad from the Defalucci Girls, Defalucci Love, that series was called. Dion, Cher, Barbie Extra 21, Nichelle and Alan. And here I have Raquel. I have her on standby because this is the Life of the Dream House Raquel, because I really want to find that deluxe style Raquel. Yeah. Some cute midges. Here I have that redhead in this cute look that I got from Athena and Diane. Thank you, girls. It's lovely. Live in the Dream House, Margot Robbie, and another selection of fabulous O'Deals and Millies. And that brings us to the end of the tour through my pastel kingdom. Thank you so much for walking through this space with me, for taking the time to look, listen, and share in something that means a lot to me. This collection isn't just about dolls or colors or nostalgia. It really is a safe place for me. And over the past years, your support, all your kind messages, simply knowing you're here really helped me through losing my mother, through other difficult moments in my life. So creating, collecting, and sharing this little pastel world and doing it together with all of you, it really honestly has been a form of therapy for me. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. And I'm endlessly grateful for that. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here, for being kind, and for being part of this journey. And you're always welcome in my pastel kingdom.